let's go ahead and head over to the gym now. Today is going to be a bit of a modified day because our triceps are still cooked from the last session, which was on Tuesday. Both of them are pretty sore still, so I want to give them maybe an extra day. And tomorrow, what we'll do is we'll just push our triceps for tomorrow and just do an overall arm day and not go too crazy. I mean, still try to go crazy, obviously, but try to kind of play around with it so I can also recover on time for next Tuesday. So we're gonna have to play around with our days today, or with our muscle groups. So I'm thinking for today, what we'll do is just chest and hamstrings, which is gonna be a bit of a shorter day just because with hamstrings we typically keep it around the 5 sets, and then for chest we typically keep it around 7 to 8. So I'm thinking today's gonna be a bit of a faster one, which is nice. Now we've been going on our morning walks every day, which has been saving us about 300 calories. So it's been giving us a little bit more leeway to eat a little bit more as we go along. So that's always nice. Who doesn't enjoy eating a little bit more? And so what I do is I offset that with my morning walks. So I'm typically walking for an average of an hour to maybe an hour and 20 minutes, depending on those long days. But I think an hour average is pretty good. We typically wake up pretty early, so it gives us enough time to kind of get through that, which is nice. So we are typically waking up around 6:30. We kind of get it done around 7:30. Sometimes we wake up a little bit later, but we've been kind of on a schedule. We typically go to sleep pretty early as well, like around 10:30, which is pretty nice. And that's kind of been, man, I don't know if it's just kind of a secret or something, but going to sleep earlier and then waking up earlier, I swear your days just feel so much longer, even in the city. Because you know how they say that in the city, life kind of just passes by way faster? But I feel like waking up earlier kind of makes it feel a little bit slower, which is nice. So I've been really enjoying my morning walks. And I think we're going to continue to do those for sure, even through our cut and through our bulk. Now, when we're cutting, we're really going to be using it as a tool to just lower some of the calories as we go. It also helps us eat a little bit more. Now we might not go too crazy where we're doing hour walks every single day. Mostly we're cutting our calories a little bit on the point because we want to also make sure that we're not going on a super deep deficit, because then we start to lose muscle. So we kind of have to play around with it. But I think we got a good hang of the nutrition part of it, so I think we'll be just fine. For today, I'm thinking we're gonna do that machine that we like to use, that we used on Tuesday, which is, I don't remember what the specific manufacturer is, but it's kind of a mix in between some dumbbells and some Smith machine. So it kind of mimics, kind of like in the middle of both, where it kind of feels like you get the same work as both of them, which is pretty nice. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought there because we are catching a little bit of traffic. But yeah, it mimics some dumbbell work, but it's kind of like a Smith machine. It's pretty nice. You get a super deep stretch. Man, it's been kind of our thing so far. It's been really nice. It's been a nice change from the regular Smith machine that we're typically doing. So we're gonna come back to the Smith machine for sure. But for now, I think we're gonna have some fun with this specific machine, which I'm pretty excited about. And then I think we're gonna stay around the same area, and so we're gonna do some presses, and then I'm thinking we're gonna do some flies, and I think we'll be pretty good with that. And now for hamstrings, we're just gonna do hopefully some seated curls. Those are typically really good, but sometimes those get taken because we only have two, so sometimes we have to use the laying curls. Those aren't too bad, but I feel like there's a little bit more room for injury there because man, I don't know, I've messed up my lower back before, just a tiny bit, not super crazy. It just kind of felt like a bit of a pinch one time. But after that, we got those new machines, so we just kind of been sticking to the seated curls, which has been pretty good, honestly. We've been able to stack a good amount of weight and take it through the full range of motion, which is what we're looking for. Now, I don't spend too much time on TikTok. I kind of go on there once in a while, but every time I go on there and I kind of just go on my For You, I can't help but see so many people selling so many products that are just so random. I saw some people selling like snacks that you can find at the liquor store. I don't even know how this works, but I found it so funny that it's just been flooding my feed. So I haven't really been spending too much time on TikTok, but don't fall victim to those TikTok shop sales that they be talking about, where it's like, oh, you have 8 minutes left, and then you won't be able to find it nowhere else, and then you scroll a few more times, and you find someone else saying the exact same little script. So don't fall for it. Don't fall into those games. Only buy supplements that you know work, and the ones that I recommend are for sure a daily multivitamin is good. Throw in some magnesium. I want to say some iron would be nice too. That's what I take. And then creatine. Come on, I think the most important one is creatine. It's literally free gains. Who doesn't want that? And it also has other different benefits that are also pretty nice. You kind of just have to look it up. And then a pre, just to kind of hype you up a little bit before the thing. I would say the pre is pretty optional, to be completely honest with you, just because you don't really need a pre, but it kind of does benefit you sometimes here and there for like certain compounds like beta alanine, for example, that gives you a little bit more endurance and things like that. So I would say those are the things that are important. And then you start to get into other stuff that all these companies are trying to sell that, man, they are just not worth it for what they are. They're not they be talking about all these results and stuff, and it's kind of crazy. I think one of them that I saw was this, like, I don't even remember, man. It's this bottle that they've been selling. Anyways, I'm kind of going off on a tangent. Let's go ahead and switch over now to the gym. Hopefully, we get access to that machine that I was talking about. If not, then I think we're just going to do some Smith machine work. It is Friday, so I'm not expecting there to be too many folks, because usually as the week goes by, less and less people show up at the gym. Now, if you're watching this, don't be one of those people. Show up. Remember, be consistent. But we're not expecting too many people. Hopefully we're correct. If not, we probably jinxed it. We shall see once we get there, but cross your fingers. Let's skip over now. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. As anticipated, it's not too busy at the gym, so we're not gonna have to wait for much, which is nice. Let's adjust. Let's see what we can do. Whoever was on here before was so fucking tall. Okay, that was good. It's hella hot in here, so I'm gonna take off the shirt. Let's go up to 180 from 8 for 1. Nice, okay. That was good. This is our main set. On our last tricep day, the last ones that we used to use, the Velcro kind of ran out, so we couldn't really use it. So we ended up ordering these from Amazon. I think they were like 20 bucks. It's Gym Reaper. Pretty nice, honestly. I already kind of tried them on at home. Okay, the first time using them, so we'll see how this goes. We don't have Jasmine or anyone to really help us out, so we're gonna have to start off from the bottom. Just a little bit hard sometimes. All right, I'll go now. All right, wish me luck. All right, let's get 5 or 6. Oh, yeah, yeah. Nice, come on. One more. Come on. Okay. That was good. But I think I'm gonna drop it just a tiny bit. I need to take maybe like 30 seconds because fuck. The last rep almost fucking took my ass. I'm not even gonna lie. For 185. Okay. Come on. What? Okay. That was good. Okay. I think we're gonna stay here for a solid 3 and then hit it for maybe 1 set on that press that we like. And then I'm thinking we'll do some what is this called again? Some peg flies. Afterwards, I think that'll be pretty good. I think I'm gonna use these again. Hope for the best. The 205, let's do 190. I think that'll be better. All right, let's do it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. We got to pause that. Oh, shit. We're gonna pause that for 2. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, yeah. This, this pre-workout for sure makes me sweat a bunch. I start dripping down my eye, and then I can't see anything. I have to like constantly wipe my face. Hopefully, maybe in a bit I'll get a tissue. With the 190, I think we're gonna go down to 180. Or- Come on. One. Okay. Okay, that was it. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna switch the angle for you guys. Give you guys a closer look. That was pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a closer look for this one. These are feeling pretty good. I'm gonna drink some water. I'll be right back. These little wraps right here, I've been saving our wrist a bunch because my wrists are still hurting just a tiny bit even from it. But with this, I just feel a little bit more secure, which is nice. I'm gonna take maybe 30 more seconds and then we'll switch over to the phone. Worst case scenario, I think if the pec decks get taken by the time we start doing them, I think a good set of dips will do us good. A set or two will be pretty nice. All right, let's do the last one. Finish this up so we can move the camera. Wish me luck. You know, I don't hate these. They're not so bad. I like how they're not as stiff as the other ones, so I'm pretty happy with these. Now I just need to get new straps and we'll be set again. Now I can see why a lot of people have been selling their Versa grips on Facebook Marketplace because them things suck. I just make sure this thing's honest. I'm already. There we go. All right, let's do it. Let's take these 180s for a ride. That's it. Okay. That's it. Let's go move on to those prices now. We're done with this. Let's go ahead and move on to this one now. I'm gonna go find that little attachment that we like. And we're gonna sit here for one. And I think that'll be good. We found it. So, you guys notice how short this feels already? So it stops like right here. Even if I kind of like go a little bit wider, right? We find here. But you're not getting that deep stretch as opposed to using this and putting it behind it and it gives you maybe like an inch or two. So much better. So that's what we're gonna do for this one. Sit here for a solid one. Now being able to move over to the pec deck, finish it out there. And then we're pretty much almost done, which is nice. So today's gonna be a bit of a shorter day. These days are typically really nice when it's a little bit empty. And it's also not a heavy, super crazy day, even though this feels pretty crazy already. And we're still going hard. It's still a little bit lighter than, let's say, leg day. All right, let's do it. This. All right, there you go. You're good. Come on. Sorry about that, brother.
One more. Fuck me, dude. Okay. That's good. That's way over. Let's finish this up. Oh man. Let's put a good song. Alright, we're gonna listen to Kodak Black, Roll in Peace. I'm gonna end up using this little extender here. Give me a little bit more range of motion. She's fire. Then we're gonna say it for either 2 or 3. We'll see. Okay. That's good. Which one thing that I hate is that this thing doesn't stay still sometimes. Okay. That was good. I think 1 or 2 more just like that. Will be pretty good. Holy shit. Let's do. I think we're just gonna do 1 more. Keep it at 6. I think that's pretty good already. I think we ended up dropping down to 5 pounds. So we're just gonna end up doing, what is it? 120? Hopefully we can get the same amount, maybe, I don't know, 7 to 8 is what I'm hoping for. Hopefully this thing doesn't move on us because it likes to be all fucking lopsided sometimes. I'm gonna take maybe 20 more seconds and then we'll start. Sometimes I have to mentally prepare for these things because it's fucking tiring. But it also feels really rewarding too. Okay, let's do this. Let's put this here. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Wait. One more. Okay, I'm gonna drop set that. Let's do 110. Hit for maybe 3 or 4 more. And I think we're done with chest. It's pretty good. we're done. Let's go do some hamstrings now. Get a little bit of a feeler. These ones have been kind of feeling all right. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. They haven't been my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. I think this time, instead of going forward, we're just gonna do them this way. Switch it up a little bit. Three. Let's fix this a little bit. Hold on. There you go. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna record one more. But I'm gonna save for 3. And I think we're gonna move on to some RDLs. Man. Okay. Let's do the second one. I ended up pushing this just a little bit more forward. Give us a little bit better, get better seated. Felt a little bit wonky earlier. Let's see how this goes. Let's actually move this to the side. Put this here. Let's go down a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna do one more. I'll see you guys for somebody else up next. Let's move over to our last one. We're gonna sit here for 2 sets. Hopefully we can get a solid 7 to 8 is what I'm hoping for. But we'll see. I'm gonna take off my shoes for this one, just so I can get a better mind muscle connection. See how that goes. I'm also gonna use these straps here because they're a lot better than the Versa grips. What is this? Pray for me. I think the hardest part is putting these things on. Uh, what? All right, let's not pull a hamstring now. Uh, I'm gonna save for one more. I'll see you guys for the pose in a bit. Okay. Because there's not that many people today, we get to play around with a different pose down spot, which is close to this cable stack that we really like. The lighting here is also pretty good, so I'm pretty excited to see what kind of damage we did. Jasmine's already on her way over here to come visit, so we're gonna hand her thing for work, and then we're gonna head home. We already did our cardio, so pretty much done. All right, let's see what kind of damage we did. Let me put up the brightness just a tiny bit more. Let me do this. Bring this down. That's way better. Okay. Let's see how we did today. Frame this up a bit. Oh, Jasmine's here. Give me a second. I need to catch my breath. And then we'll do one more. You guys can already see Jasmine in the back doing some stretches. She's gonna go to work, and then we're gonna see her a little bit later. Oh man. We'll get a backside view right now. All right. Let's go one more forward shot. Damn. Hold on. Nice. All right. Okay. I think we're done. We're gonna go hang out a little bit downstairs. But we're done with this. We're done with today. I'm gonna go enjoy some chicken strips. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, be consistent. Don't skip your cardio.